In three, two, one, hit the music. Yeah. Welcome to a fresh new episode of the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat, frustration, and fitness fakes. I'm your host, NASM Master Trainer Tony Ariola from TotalBodyProject.com, and I'm on a personal mission to simplify fitness for you. Are you getting tired? Yeah, it says day zero. This is literally the group project from hell. Remember when they told us 2 to 3 weeks under quarantine and then we get out of it? Yeah, we're going on month 5. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sick and tired of not having goals, not having ambition, and watching my fitness just fall down the drain. I've worked so hard to get my clients to such a high level. And I just feel like my project just getting all smashed up. So this show today is to get you fired up to make a change and kickstart your COVID comeback. I know you got it in you, and I'm gonna teach you exactly what you need to do. If you're jumping in, make sure you jump in the comments and say hello. That way, I know I'm not talking to myself. We're gonna talk about how to start your program, what foods you need, 3 key exercises that you can do at home starting today, how to deal with the kids. I know some of the schooling is going to be online, so we got to figure out, we got to problem solve exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to have our Ask the Trainer, and we're all in preparation for this new Get Me Skinny online coaching program that I've been working on for a couple years now, and it's almost ready for launch. So hopefully by mid-August, I'll let you guys know that you guys can jump in. So hi, Courtney's on here. That's awesome. Hopefully it's not Kona, but Kona's going to be quiet. So that's why we're back in prime time for episode 19 of the Fitness Avengers. So let's jump on board and let's make it happen, guys. The first thing that you want to be doing is look at your current situation. What's going on? Is work crazy? Are you super stressed out? Are you not sleeping? Are you not working out at all? Is life just chaotic? If your life is in chaos right now, is not the time for fitness. I'm sorry. You can go work out and get some exercise, but it's not the time for a program. And I know that's kind of not what you want to hear, but you really need to bring down the stress in your life because stress is so bad for your body. That that fight or flight, that heightened cortisol is going to age you. It's going to make you feel horrible, and that running away from a perpetual tiger feeling, you need to take care of that first. So if you're in that fight or flight and super stressed out, just jump off the jump off the live show because this is not going to help you. I really want you to take care of yourself first. Get to sleep and write in your journal. So after you do that, look at your situation. Jump on the scale. I know the scale might be dusty or it might not have batteries, but we want to know where you're starting. If you're too scared to jump on the scale, then take a look at how your clothes are fitting. Are those underwears fitting a little tighter? The bra strap having a little extra cheese hanging out? Figure out exactly where you're at. That way we know exactly where you want to go to because we need that starting point. So when we start seeing progress, we can get motivated. Also, and at least in my case, sometimes it just bums you out and be like, man, I was in such great shape before COVID hit. And now look at me, I'm a mess. And that sometimes shakes me up and gets me going in the right direction. So we want to figure out exactly what your situation is first. Once you know your situation, take inventory. All right, we're going to get to work out. What do we have? Do we have resistance bands? Do you have a Fitbit, a Garmin, some equipment? Do you have a jump rope? Do you have access to trails? Do you have a bicycle? Figure out exactly what you have to start your fitness program. Don't go out and buy stuff. You won't be able to buy stuff anyways because it's all sold out. It's been sold out for months. But don't go out and buy stuff. Use what you have. Take inventory and start with what you have, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to progress. People don't fail in fitness because they don't have the right equipment. They fail because they're not consistent. So my job is to help you stay consistent, stay motivated, and stay fired up so that you're driven to accomplish your goals, even if it is the end of the world. So after you decided you're fired up, you got all your stuff, you check the scale. Now you need to have some house meetings. And house meetings are tough. Trust me, especially when one of the members doesn't talk back, she only barks. So that makes it even more difficult. But you need to have a meeting with everybody in your house so that you're all on the same page. No one can read your mind. So if you're starting a fitness program, and nobody knows that you're on a diet, nobody knows you're going to go exercise in the morning, nobody knows anything of what you're going to be doing in the house, you're going to fail. You need to meet with your husband, your significant other, whoever it is, whoever's in the house. We all know each other pretty well now, and let them know, hey, we're going to be eating this on this day. We're going to be doing for this. We're going to be going for walks. Get everybody on board with a house meeting, and that makes things so much easier for you. So much easier for you. Oh, the kids. You're gonna have to figure out the childcare for the kids. Just plan on the schools not opening. I know it sucks. You wish you could drop them off and then do what you need to do, but plan on them not opening. And then if they do open, adjust for that. But plan for the hope for the best and plan for the worst case. Hi, Nicole. I know Nicole and I had spent some time talking about how to figure out this situation, and we came up with some pretty good solutions. So after you had the house meeting and everyone's like, okay, like, yeah, like I'm charged up, I'm ready to rock and roll. Next, you gotta go to the grocery store. So put on that mask. Don't touch anybody. Don't cough at anybody. Take out your phone. Make a list of the things that you need to buy, and then you're gonna do something radical. You're gonna eat the food that you buy. So try to eat the colors of the rainbow, try to eat stuff that you think is healthy, and make a plan for the week. But get those grocery stores, because when you go to the grocery store and you buy your foods that you're going to be eating without ordering out, you're going to save calories, you're going to save time, right? You're going to save your exposure to COVID. So, and you're going to get in better shape. So it's a win, 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 win. So plan the grocery store trip. Make sure you get there and get the stuff that you need to go. Try to go on the outside aisles, because everybody knows that supermarkets put their highest margin items in the middle. That's your frozen stuff, your uh, your snacks, your chips, things that are really high margin. The low margin stuff's on the outside. So those are all your fruits and vegetables, things that are better for you. So start with the outside and then kind of work your way in. And another tip with the grocery store is make sure you go when you're not hungry. Make sure you eat something, because if you're hungry, you're going to tend to overeat. Get a list. Don't go on the fly. Structure down like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z, and then go there and buy the grocery stores. Get the stuff that you need. So now you got your groceries, you got your workout equipment. You've talked to the husband or the wife or the puppy, and everybody is on board, right? You check the scale, you're like, oh man, this is this is getting out of control. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna get in shape, Tony, by September 1st. No, you're not. These things don't happen fast. You really want to make sure that you start with small, simple steps. Start small. Focus on the number one thing, which is water. Water is easy, right? Just go ahead and drink some water right now. That'll help quench hunger usually, and your body doesn't recognize the difference between hunger and thirst. So if you think you're hungry, you might actually just be thirsty. And remember, clear pee means healthy me. So when you go to the restroom, pee, take a look. Well, I'm blurry now. Take a look, and the urine better be clear. If it's clear, then you're hydrated. You might be something else. But that's an easy way to help you kickstart things. The next thing is make sure you gain the right amount of sleep. Sleep is vital. It's so important for your brain. So when you go to sleep, the brain goes through like a laundry type cycle. It actually flushes out these toxins that get built up between the cells. That's right. Toxins on your body, they get built up in the brain. And when you don't sleep, this process doesn't happen. So your brain doesn't get a chance to clean itself. You know what that happens? Foggy thinking, slow thinking. And what happens if you don't get enough sleep? You end up being fat and you end up being dumb. And both of those things are not good at all. So I always suggest start with your 5 daily dids, which is, did you sleep right? Did you drink enough water? Did you eat right? Did you take your vitamins? And the last one is, did you move enough? So your 5 daily dids, start with those things, make it simple and make it relevant to where you're at in your life. You're not going to go out on a 6-mile run on the first shot. You're just not. Start with what you got. If you're averaging around 3,000 steps, move to 4,000. Just do things that will challenge you, that'll push you, that will move you in the right direction. It's time for our emoji party. Woo! Emoji Party. Yeah. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Diana. See, I know there's a way to show. And look. Oh yeah. Look it. It's everybody. Yeah. Here we are. Woo! Nicole and Diana. Yes. If you're watching, go ahead, hit those likes, hit those laughs, hit those aha, hit those loves. We're doing good, guys. We're gonna get through this, but we gotta work on ourselves first. Okay, we gotta work from the inside out. The next thing after our emoji party, which is awesome, is we want to set goals. All right, set goals, and I would say about maybe 3 to 4 week increments. What do you want to accomplish in a month? Weight wise, maybe step wise, some tangibles, or they call them SMART goals, right? So specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timely. So SMART goals that will get you there. Maybe you just want to eat out less. Maybe you want to sleep better. Sleeping better. Maybe you want less stress in your life. Maybe you just want to feel better. Maybe you just been walking around feeling awful, which I know a lot of people are, and you just want to be like, I just don't want to feel awful. Feeling awful sucks, guys. And this time that we're in COVID, some of us are feeling terrible out there. We're not gonna get these days back. You're not gonna get bonus days at the end. So if you're not maximizing your day and getting the most value out of the day, getting the most happiness out of the day, you're really missing out on a lot of things that are gonna you're not gonna get back. So set those goals, set those tangible goals. I move from there. The next thing is that you want to be patient. Think, switch from days and weeks, which is what people promise you in fitness, but the magazines are always days and weeks, to months and years. So think about it. Switch from days and weeks to months and years. Don't think about what you're going to accomplish by the end of this month. Think about by the end of the year, by the end of next year. If you want to get in great shape, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take a lot of time. And I'll promise you this, it's going to take a long time even if you don't like it. So you may say like, "Well, that's not for me. I don't. I'm gonna do it faster." No, you're not. I've been doing this a long time, and it always takes a long time. And if you go backwards, it takes even longer. So you want to start building small, simple habits that you can sustain for the rest of your life, and then that way you'll be in shape forever. You can fluctuate between good and great shape instead of bad and awful, or really bad and terrible, or disease ridden and surviving. So it's up to you, but it's gonna take a long time no matter what. So once you have your goals and you have an idea, ask for help. Ask for help from your spouse. If you happen to have a fitness professional, ask for help. This is literally all I do 80 hours a week. My job is to get you fired up, get you moving, and get you headed in the right direction. But it doesn't have to be me. Ideally, it would, but it doesn't have to. Find a friend who's in shape, by the way. The caveat is in shape, because we don't want the blind leading the blind. We want somebody that can get you there. So ask for help, ask for support, because if you guys work together, like maybe you have a buddy that you can go walking with, or someone that can help pick you up on the days that you're down, because it's hard. It's a long haul. Fitness is every day. And what makes the biggest difference in fitness is consistency. If you're not consistent, you're not going to be able to move the needle. You have to be consistent. And think, if you work out once a week, that's 52 workouts in a year. Twice, you're over 100. Three times, you're over 150 workouts a year. In 10 years, you're at 1,500 workouts. That's awesome. You're going to be in really good shape. Heart's going to be strong. Lungs are going to be strong. You're going to look young. I'm like I told you guys before, I'm actually 65 years old, but you can't tell because I work out almost every single day. So ask for help if you need it. Don't try to tackle this challenge alone, because you're going to struggle. If you tried alone and you failed, that's why. Don't go after it alone. Get some help. Get some professional help, ideally. But if that's not possible, then just get help. Don't just Google stuff. Now let's look at 2020. 2020 is nuts, guys. The year started off great. I was supposed to get married in October. We had to move the wedding back. And now I'm in virtual sessions. I don't even know what the outside looks like anymore. The world is so crazy. And depending on what channel you're on, I don't know when this virus thing is going to end. I'm just planning for it to not end for the long haul. So I'm challenging people to start making a change now, saying enough is enough. Draw a line in the sand and take care of yourself. You're important. You matter. But if you don't take care of yourself, Nobody will. And I get it. If you're a parent, if you have kids, but you want to think of yourself as a grow giver. What that means is that in order to take care of anybody else, of everybody else, you have to grow yourself up and make sure that you take care of yourself so you're there to take care of everybody else. So know that taking care of yourself is not selfish. Not taking care of yourself is unselfish for your family, for your kids, and for anybody else that needs you. So take care of yourself first. Now let's look at some exercises that you can start doing at home today. Oh, hi Jeanette. Woo! Hello, Steven. Yeah. All right. Let's look at the exercise. The first one that I want you to do is it's pretty basic. Let's look at this, dude.
Elbows directly over. Elbows.
So this is one of my favorite exercises
directly
you can
over
start
the
today.
shoulders, chin tucked in, abs tight, butt tight, quads tight, and hold.
And this is a basic plank. Now your plank is going to be
directly over the shoulders,
probably the most effective ab exercise.
Abs tight,
now with
butt
here,
tight,
you can see
quads
that
tight, and
we want to make
hold.
sure that the abs are tight, the butt is tight, and the quads are flexed. The chin is tucked in so it's aligned so there's no pressure and there's no arch in the low back. Start with something like maybe in the morning you can start with like, see how long you can hold it for. If you can hold it for like 5, 10, 15 seconds, then move up 2 minutes, 3 minutes, up to like 10 minutes, something like that. If you start off with just this exercise alone, that doesn't take that long. Go into plank position. If your back starts to hurt, that means your abs and your glutes are not strong enough. So you need to come down and then go back up. Pain in the low back is not good pain, okay? It's bad pain. So you want to make sure that you want to strengthen that core first. So you can start with that one at home. I would say 3 sets. Do 3 sets, 10 to 15 seconds, or I call it the infinity loop. 3 sets of as long as you can hold it. And that would be pretty good for your plank. Let's look at the next exercise. The next exercise is a
hands aligned with the elbows, abs tight, butt tight, chin tucked in. Come down about 5 inches, push up and squeeze. Nice and controlled.
Strong. So next one's pretty simple. It's just a push-up. You don't need any equipment. So maybe after you're done with your plank, lay down, push up straight. And the big thing with the push-up is that you want to make sure that you keep yourself really
hands aligned with the elbows, abs
level, so that you're really, really straight. Chin tucked in. Again, abs tight, butt tight. If you can't push yourself all the way up, you can also start like my 76-year-old client. We do these. We don't do push-ups. She just holds that push-up position. When she gets tired, she comes back down to her knees. Then she goes up, holds it, push-up position, back down to her knees. She goes up, holds it. My 13-year-old, we're working up to 10 push-ups. Push-ups are great for the upper body. You don't need a lot of equipment. So maybe start 3 sets of as many push-ups as you can do. And now we're rocking and rolling. We're making things happen. All right, let's look at the last one. It's probably my favorite one as far as suffer mode goes. All you need is a wall.
Wall sit. We want to make sure that our hips, knees, and ankles are aligned. Back flush against the wall.
So you sit down, and now you hold it again forever. And that can be anywhere from 10, 15 seconds, a couple minutes. You want to make sure that tailbone's tucked in so the back is perfectly flush against that wall. You want to stay on the heels, and you want your shoulders relaxed while you keep your abs tight. So this one, again, 3 sets of the infinity loop, as many as you can hold it. That's a quick workout. You don't need to go crazy. Maybe 10 minutes. If you do 10 minutes every day, you're going to be in pretty good shape. You're going to start moving the needle. Then you can start adding depending on your situation. Hopefully that helps. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me, and then I'll be happy to explain more on these exercises. But that's 3 that you can start doing right away. These are the 3 exercises that I wake up to and do in the morning during like my AM morning yoga meditation where I'm reading and trying to become a smarter trainer. I do all those exercises to get my brain kind of flowing. But they're good exercises to just kind of get you going throughout the day. So our Ask the Trainer question. Oh, we got a good one. How much does online training cost? It's free. No, it's not. It's not free. It ranges anywhere from like 99 to, say, like the high end of 249. It's a lot more cost effective than virtual sessions. And my clients right now are seeing some really good traction with it. I check in with you weekly. We do have a monthly coaching call where we review your projects. or I'm sorry, we'll review your progress and see how we get to from where you're at to where you need to be. So it kind of varies, but it's a lot cheaper than working with me individually because that's about $80-$90 an hour. So thank you guys. If you guys want more help, jump on the Fitness Avengers group. Right there, we add more content, more information, and just get you more fired up to make a change in your life. So if you haven't joined yet, there's about 150 people in there. Jump in, make sure, leave me a tagline saying you want in, or just send me a request. I'll look at your application and see if you fit. Not if you're selling like Kleenex or something or cleaning products. You're not gonna get in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm glad we're back in prime time. I'm glad I've had your support. And just so you know, I wake up every morning just really excited to jump on here, make a change in my clients because I really believe that's my role in life, to share my message of health and happiness. Because I believe that everyone deserves to be healthy, to be happy, to feel and look great. Life's too short to waste any days. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video has brought some value to you. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Like it, share it with people who think will benefit from it, people that are struggling, because we all need all the help we can get. Next week, now next week's show, it'll be episode 20. I know, can you believe it's been 20 shows? I know. We're gonna talk about if you really need weights to work out. So how does that work? How could you design a whole program without any weights? And we're gonna talk about like the stuff that you can use at home. So how to use like bags, towels, things to provide added resistance if you're at that level. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy, guys. And I'll see you on the skinny side. Cue the music. Dun, 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 dun. We do our own music now. Dun, 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 dun.